In the heart of South Dakota's Black Hills, beneath the eternal gaze of 4 American presidents, lies a secret few people know exists. Tourists from around the world come to admire the colossal faces of Washington, Jefferson, Roosevelt, and Lincoln, yet behind that granite glory, carved into the mountain itself, is a hidden door. A door that leads into the mountain and into one of America's most enduring mysteries. The story begins not with modern curiosity, but with the vision of sculptor Gutzon Borglum, the man who dreamed Mount Rushmore into existence. Between 1927 and 1941, Borglum and his team blasted and carved 60-foot faces into the mountain. But what few realized was that Borglum had a secret plan, a hidden chamber that would store the greatest treasures and truths of the American story. Borglum called it the Hall of Records. He imagined a vast, hidden room behind Lincoln's head, a place where the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and other national documents would rest for eternity. It was to be a vault of truth, sealed inside the mountain for future civilizations to discover. But as construction costs soared and war loomed, the project was abandoned. Decades passed. The chamber was sealed, and the world forgot about Borglum's dream. Or so it seemed. In the shadows of history, rumors began to circulate, whispers of strange government visits to Mount Rushmore, unexplained construction noises in the night, and hidden deliveries guarded by armed personnel. In 1998, the Hall of Records was quietly completed, but not as Borglum had planned. Hidden behind a 1,200-pound granite slab, accessible only through a narrow tunnel behind Lincoln's head, the U.S. government placed titanium vaults containing copies of America's founding documents and Borglum's biography. Yet, that wasn't the end of the mystery. Visitors can't reach it. No tours are allowed. The official explanation is that it's unsafe for the public. But researchers who've studied old blueprints claim the existing chamber is far smaller than Borglum's design, implying that the deeper sections of the tunnel were walled off or extended further into the mountain. Some historians suggest there's another layer, a second, secret chamber beyond the Hall of Records. According to declassified 1940s documents, engineers mentioned secondary excavation activity in reports that mysteriously vanished from public archives. Conspiracy theorists have taken these clues and built their own legends. Some say the U.S. government used Mount Rushmore as a front for Cold War storage of alien artifacts. Others claim the chamber hides ancient relics discovered in the Black Hills, a region the Lakota Sioux have long believed to be sacred, containing spiritual gateways. And then there are the locals, people who live near Keystone, South Dakota, who tell stories of seeing bright lights flickering around the monument late at night. Some swear they've heard the hum of machinery echoing through the mountain when no work was scheduled. If these stories are true, what are they protecting? Some theorists point to Borglum's background. He was not just an artist, but a man deeply fascinated with Freemasonry, secret societies, and American destiny. Could Mount Rushmore itself be a coded monument, a symbol hiding deeper truths beneath its stone surface? Borglum once wrote, "Let us place there, carved high, as close to heaven as we can, the words of our leaders, their faces, to show posterity what manner of men they were." But what if those words were more than poetic? What if Borglum meant that these presidents, and what lay behind them, held the key to something only a select few were meant to know? During World War II, access to the site was strictly limited. Military records reveal that security was quietly increased, even though the site held no known strategic value. Some declassified memos refer to storage of national significance. But what could be so significant that it required hiding it inside a mountain of stone? Geological surveys from the 1970s show unexplained hollows and tunnels deep within the granite layers behind the monument. Seismic readings suggest there are empty spaces not marked on any modern maps, as if entire rooms were deliberately erased from records. In 2002, a group of climbers attempted to scale the backside of Mount Rushmore to photograph the sealed door. Their footage, which briefly surfaced online before being removed, appeared to show a metal access panel embedded deeper into the rock than officially reported. The video vanished within days. Those who believe in a deeper cover-up point to the Homestake Mine, located only 50 miles away, one of America's oldest gold mines and the site of classified physics experiments. Some suspect underground tunnels connect the two, an entire subterranean network beneath South Dakota. Government officials have dismissed all such claims, calling them internet myths. Yet curiously, all official photography of the Hall of Records ends at the same point, just before the supposed deeper passage begins. It's as if there's something they don't want the public to see. Then there's the question of what Borglum might have left behind. Before his death in 1941, he supposedly told his son, "Someday, they'll find the rest." What did he mean? The rest of what? Some claim Borglum buried personal journals or blueprints within the chamber itself, blueprints revealing the existence of a final vault meant to hold knowledge from a previous civilization. A theory that links Mount Rushmore not to American history, but to something far older. The Black Hills were considered sacred long before any monument stood there. The Lakota called them Pahasapa, the center of the world, a place where the veil between realms was thin. Could it be that Borglum, intentionally or not, built his masterpiece atop an ancient energy site? Archaeologists have uncovered strange artifacts in the surrounding region, stone tablets with unknown markings, relics not matching any known native or colonial style. The artifacts are rarely displayed, quietly stored away in state archives. The legend took a darker turn when an anonymous whistleblower in the 1990s claimed that the Hall of Records was expanded underground in a project called Operation Keystone. He described underground vaults with reinforced titanium doors and electromagnetic shielding, technologies not used until decades later. Was he lying? Maybe. But one undeniable fact remains. Mount Rushmore's interior is off-limits. No one, not even state officials, can authorize public access. The only known photos of the sealed chamber were taken by National Park engineers decades ago, and none show what lies beyond. In 2015, a drone pilot attempted to capture new footage from above the monument. The drone mysteriously malfunctioned midair and crashed into the granite. Yet other equipment in the same area worked perfectly. Experts blamed signal interference, others weren't so sure. To this day, nobody knows exactly what lies behind that sealed granite door. The government insists it's merely a symbolic vault for history, yet the absence of transparency fuels the mystery even more. The mountain stands silent, but silence can sometimes speak louder than truth. Some scientists propose that the chamber might also serve a hidden purpose, monitoring geological stability or even secret defense experiments. The Black Hills region once hosted early radar and atomic research, after all. Maybe, beneath the presidents, a relic of that era remains. But others suggest a far stranger theory, that the door is not man-made at all. That Borglum discovered it and merely built the monument around it. A natural, or unnatural, opening that led deeper into the earth, to something not of our time. Satellite imagery of the area shows unusual heat signatures deep in the rock, as if something beneath is still active. Geologists call it an anomaly. Conspiracy theorists call it proof. Whatever it is, it shouldn't be there. In the end, the truth about the secret door behind Mount Rushmore may remain locked in darkness, not because it can't be found, but because those who guard it will never allow it to be known. Maybe Borglum's dream of preserving American ideals turned into something else, a vault not of freedom, but of secrets. And the four stone faces, staring out across centuries, remain the perfect guardians of what must never be revealed. So next time you stand before Mount Rushmore, look closer. Behind the smiling stone of history, there may lie a hidden world, one carved by visionaries, sealed by governments, and whispered about by those who dare to ask, what's really behind that secret door?